Everybody, Corrie here, coming in to do my monthly channel messages. This is going to be for March, and I'm going to start with the two that got left out last month. I even tried recording them. They didn't come. I feel like for some, this is going to be for Pisces. Sorry, this will be for Pisces. I don't know, for some of my Pisces, I think there's some challenging energy traveling through into February for Pisces. And and it's still here now. So I have some truth being revealed type of energy. Please remember, this is not to replace any medical, psychological advice. This is taken as entertainment only. So the message that I do have coming through, that I'm seeing so clearly here, that I'm seeing, I'm seeing today, that I'm seeing so clearly, is the essence of revelations or revealing. I'm going to go with the Energy Oracles by Sandra Ann Taylor today. We're going to use that deck. And we're going to trust this process as it's unfolding, because that's what you're being told, to really trust the process, as many things will be revealing again in March as it's coming through a follow through or an ending, and just saying it's opening up doors, but it's also letting you see things that you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to see anything else. I don't know if I want to know that truth. But there's a lot of that sense of being able to see things for what they are that is coming up. I feel like for some of my Pisces, it's like, sometimes the things that you're trying to keep secret or that causes you the most pains are the things that need to be revealed. And when it's revealed, it feels like, oh God, I got to face this, or I got to look at this, but it actually serves you well. So I don't know. So like, I feel like some of you are like trying to reorganize your thoughts, or so I'm trying to reorganize your thought. I'm trying to be gentle to my Pisces, but we are in Pisces season. It is now Pisces season. So we're starting there as well. And even though you got left out last month, you're going to be the first of this month to get a reading and get that completed for you. And so I do have, having to kind of get a new plan, a new direction, things that revealed, exposed, things that open your eyes, open your heart, open up your mind. There's opening. So it just feels like these things that reveal. So when treasure chests opens, when safes open, when we break the code and we unlock these parts of ourselves, is that it opens up this new sense of realization, or this new sense of energy. It's like, now we're looking at an unknown. What do I do with this? How do I go about this? So I feel like for some of you, it's a change in direction, change of plans. It might even be a change in home. It could be a change in job. It's many things that are playing out. For some of you, you are, for some, it's about giving birth. And so we have the blossoming of abundance in reverse coming up, and that blossoming of in reverse. And we have financial constraints in reverse, but this is future card, and this is where we're starting. So we're starting right here. And so we have this blossoming. So it feels like there's this lack of. This also has the sunflowers and daisies and so many beautiful flowers that are blossoming. And it also has some like golden eggs in the tree. And of course, right now, we can't neglect or turn a blind eye. And that's kind of the energy for Pisces. And I guess because it's in Pisces season that we're watching this Russian, Ukrainian, or this Putin, not all of Russia people, but that Putin energy and the attack upon Ukraine. And so in that time of wars and battles and fighting, we bring that into ourselves. So bring that into ourselves and our own story and where we are in our own story, and that battle of our own mind. So there's that fear of lack of, or a fear of not being in control or wanting control, or just that's what it feels like. And, so it's a lot of wishy-washy energy in the Piscean energy right now, coming even following you into March. I feel like it's like, this is time to build a new plan, get clear, and ask for spiritual guidance. You have the white feather, right? You have the white feather for using as the pen, but the white feather really represents that sense of purity, divine connection. So connecting to source, to spirit, to purify our thoughts, to do things for the right reason, to really be clear on what we're doing and why we're doing it, why we feel the need to do it, not to be impulsively jumping and not to be having a tantrum and just wanting to get our own way. So it's like, I'm really picking up that that sense of the masculine energy. How do I put this? The masculine energy that's afraid to let go, old guard energy, old energy. So guarding the old ways or the old life and afraid to let it go. And so the new journal, the new way for you will be about really, truly, really getting clear on what it is that you want, having pure thoughts coming into March, not to be so, to recognize and acknowledge what is happening within the world, but that's not the world that exists within you, because it is affecting your own light and your own energy. So we have the angel of balance, and it is in reverse. So there's not being in alignment, not being balanced and in harmony with your heart or with your solar plexus, with your throat chakra. But there's this imbalance with the earth energy, but also a spirit energy. So there's a mind, body, soul connection that's not really connecting. And of course, we have our beautiful blue light angels here. So this blue light angel energy, this angelic energy that is here. So it's also tying into the throat, but it also ties into love and some humor and finding our sense of joy again. And so bringing this card in is the power of force. It's a 48. So it's the power of force and just being in a large sense of self. I just seen a reflection. I was trying to figure out if it was from the card. And then financial constraints, that is in the future for this month. And it is in reverse. So, up this way, up right, it would be telling you that, this is something that you worry about. This is something that you should worry about. But this is telling you this all came from this original thought, original story that you're either listening to too much in social media, in the news, and you're really listening to what they have to say about there's going to be such a lack of. But just because there's a lack of in the world doesn't mean there's a lack of within your own life. Then maybe you're on the blessed side. Maybe you're on the upside. It is real, though. These stories are real. The energy is real that's happening in the world. So we don't want to neglect it. We don't want to ignore what's happening. But it's about not being so wishy-washy, not so out of balance and out of sorts, and knowing that, our financial constraint stories may be the same for everybody in the world. Like everybody may be affected, but how is it affecting you? To what degree is it affecting you? And so as long as there's still something, you still have an opportunity. As long as you still hold on to something, you still are blessed. And so there's many blessings that are here for you. And sometimes I feel like for you in the Pisces energy, you're not seeing the blessings, but there is a financial gain, a financial win, almost like a jackpot type of win that's also coming in for some of my Pisces. And I'm like, oh, so there's, that fear of not having enough. And then you've been in a spiral, you've been out of control, with your emotions, you're impulsively making choices and decisions. I don't think they're all wise choices and decisions. Some of you got some real secrets that are being revealed. And I just feel like it's like getting really, really clear what needs to be done. So it's taking action, moving forward. We got the thinking woman. So here we are. We had this masculine energy coming up in the beginning. Now we're coming into this feminine energy, just like, let's stop, let's breathe. This is your angel of love coming in here. This could represent like Ariel. And so this really represents this. This could also represent Brachial, the Divine Mother, all of the Marys, right? Like there's this love that's coming in. Also could represent Raphael, right? So there is this beautiful pink self-love energy, a self-awareness of when you stop, you process, you start to think not all of this is truth. And this becomes our action card that we have so much, it's this cornucopia. So much is being fed to you, so much that is being offered, like just this overflowing of abundance. And here's this beautiful golden light coming in from behind the trees and just saying, you know what? It's time for you to start taking action, to start walking and moving your way, not to be so caught up in the way that the fear will take you, not to be guided by fear, but to be guided by faith. For some of you, I feel like you're making a choice to choose to do, to seek out spiritual guidance or seek out some sort of help, whether it's legal, whether it's, spiritual, whatever you may need in assistance to be able to help you gain the clarity, to start to strategize, I can't even get the word out. Even my camera's going blurry. To make freaking plans. How about that? So to make some clear plans and get some clear direction with purity in your heart and your mind and your soul, and just knowing that, you know, you are being divinely guided. Trust that process, trust the journey, trust the fate, have faith that things are working out. You don't have to make radical choices and decisions. You don't have to do things that are just like so out there. Don't let the mind stories overrule the spirit that's trying to guide you, because it feels like the spirit is trying to guide you through. There's a lot of spirit here with us today, and there's a lot of spirit here. And I'm trying to make room for a cat who's trying to get over here. So there's good things trying to come into your life. Don't block them. Don't keep them out of your life. Let them in, because you're walking into a new world. There's a beautiful world energy here. And here's another heart on the bottom. And like she said, just said, look at her. She's 44, another power of the angels. And just saying the angels are with you. The angels, the guides are very much with you this month, and moving forward into all of March. And they're always with us, but you forget to ask them. So the guardians are here. I just feel like there's like so many blessings. Your prayers are being answered. Things are coming to into the light to bring truth so that you can get some healing. And even though it seems scary to have to expose some of the things that you need to expose, it's going to help you in the most beautiful of ways, for you to live your best and happiest life with those that you love the most. Much love. Have a beautiful March. Bye-bye.